go, Miguel.
What a pleasant surprise.
Wow.
Hi, gym women. I'm Matt Locke, I'm 54, I'm an artist, and I was on Jeopardy!
Oh,
Yes.
Did you win? Nice.
No, it did horribly.
Is this like something you'd wear to the gym?
Yes, this is what I wear to the gym.
Can you give us a spin?
There we go.
There you go.
It's the Adidas socks with the Nike shoes for me.
Hell no, man. What the?
Oh, you don't like the mismatch of the brands?
Right.
How often do you hit legs?
It's once a week.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. What's like your favorite go-to workout?
It's 3 days a week, so you divide it to, there's the upper body 2 days and the legs 1 day.
What's your favorite workout to spot a girl with?
Bench press.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm thinking like three.
Yeah. Okay,
Very good. Yeah.
3. Okay. Better than 5.
This video is sponsored by Fountain TRT. For all my guys looking to get their testosterone levels assessed, you can click the link in this description or head over to fountain.net. It'll only take a few minutes and you can speak to a medical provider screen to screen to see if you're a good fit for TRT. If prescribed, treatment delivers to your doorstep in days.
Okay.
I'm Miguel, I'm 55 years old, and I just graduated from college last year. Film production. Yeah, I'm actually here pursuing an acting career now.
Okay.
Right on.
Yeah.
You're kind of giving me like that dude from Spider-Man, the Green Goblin. Doesn't he look like the Green Goblin?
Do you surf?
I'm learning. I've also learned to skateboard.
Do you like to run outside?
I do. Yeah.
You kind of
Outside, yeah.
Right.
Your vibe's kind of
Yoga.
giving me
I love yoga.
Runner for sure, yoga,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you show us your favorite yoga position?
Yeah.
Let's go, Miguel. Yeah.
Okay,
that was really
That
good.
scored you some brownie points.
For sure.
Let's see.
I think two as well.
We're doing two?
Yeah. I think that's solid. Yeah, we vote
Okay.
two. Hello.
Pilates coach.
Hello, ladies. How are you?
Good.
I'm Kirk. I'm 51 years old, and although you probably can't tell by looking at me, I'm a very rare combination of ethnicities.
Oh.
I am half hillbilly and half redneck.
I'm my favorite. Do a
give us a
flex
flex
360?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Now flex.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
What's your best pickup line or like Riz line?
I've been married for so long that I don't remember any of my really good pictures.
Well, if you was at the gym, your wife, how would you pick her up?
I don't think it's a good idea to pick up women at the gym.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
The gym, y'all don't smell that great, so you know.
I feel like you were properly trained. I say one. Somebody trained you behind the scenes. Your wife. She's doing you well.
I've been well trained.
I feel like one too. I was
Yeah, I feel like you look nice and put together.
I would say
Clean. I would trust you to train me.
I feel like that was a proper one.
It was a proper one.
I'm sure.
All right, we have a 4 and a 5, so choose carefully. Okay.
My name is Richard. I'm 66 years old. Fun fact, I was the 4th person hired to work on MTV. Wow. I was hired, I didn't have a name. It was called the Music Channel.
You have a very calming voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do 360.
I want you to like read me above.
Spin, show her.
Hello.
Okay. You know, show your calluses. Let's see. Are these from lifting?
They are.
Oh, nice.
Before I got gloves.
Yeah, I have gloves.
Yeah, now I have gloves.
Nice.
So they're not going to grow any worse.
He is the silver fox of the group.
He is.
Yeah.
I'd say 4.
I say 4 as well. Yeah, let's give him a 4.
Oh, you do it right in front of the person.
Is that okay? You Jackman on set today.
My name is Albin Gielicz, I'm 52, and my little fun fact is, a few weeks ago I went to the Oktoberfest in Germany and drank my way in beer. Yeah.
What's the youngest age you date?
She's asking.
You know, date, probably 15 years younger, so is that right? 37 to be clear.
I love your body.
Do you tan?
No, this is all from being outside, and I drive a convertible, so when it's
Of course you do. Okay, 360.
Show us your fit. I love the young LA. We're matching today.
What are your reasons for ankle socks compared to
Tube socks?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I normally do wear tube socks. I didn't want to look like that coach dad guy today.
How often do you work out?
I'm at the gym probably 5, sometimes 6 days a week.
Okay.
What do you do for work?
Dedication.
I do community relations and marketing and then gigs like this.
We ran out of spots, but we love everybody here. Actually.
I am Natty. I've never done steroids or HGH or TRT or even supplements or even vitamins. Really, I would take vitamins. I would just always forget, so it's not something. So except for some protein powder in a protein shake once a day, and just my wife's cooking. She's a very good cook. That's pretty much it.
He's getting his brownie points in with
I
his
know.
wife. As he should though. As he should though.
Love you, baby.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm all natural as well. Just protein shakes. I don't even take pills for headaches. It's all natural.
Tough it out type of guy.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Marine Corps.
Very man
Big
thing to say,
honcho,
you know?
yeah.
Raw dog in life. I replaced my testosterone because it plummeted many years ago. We didn't know why. So with the replacement, I get it back to a normal level.
Okay.
Plus vitamins. It is replaced for sure. I get pellets put in my hip, and they last 4 months.
Oh, but you're not like
But does it do anything for
It's not
working
to,
out?
yeah, it's definitely not steroids. It brings me to like a normal testosterone level. And I will say without it, life sucks. And then on it, everything gets better.
I'm natural. I don't know anything about that. I was asking him earlier because I don't know anything about it. But I take a statin for cholesterol.
Oh, okay. Great. Amazing.
I'm not natty.
Wait, what are you on?
Dang it.
I do the TRT,
Okay.
and every now and then I'll enhance that.
How long have you been doing it?
I'm doing it for probably 10 years or so.
Why'd you start?
Just to kind of look better, and I've put my time in at the gym, and it never really got me past a certain threshold.
I wish someone said they took vitamins because then you would automatically be number one. Because I love vitamins.
Yeah, like no,
I like take
creatine,
myself.
Eat healthy.
amino
I
acids.
take some.
Kind of a
Yeah, I
health
do
freak.
that. Take vitamin D. You know.
That's fair. You can stay there for honesty.
I love number 4. I feel like we have to move number 5.
Can you be one?
I do too.
What? He's great. He's great.
I think he should be
but
2
we
or
can all
3.
shift down.
No, just shift down.
Yeah, just shift down. We're all just shifting down.
Yeah.
There we go.
I feel like also number 5 has to come up.
Yeah.
I feel like he's real as fuck.
You're right.
He said, yes, I juice.
3
for
and
10
5
years.
should switch.
Yeah.
Oh.
3 and 5 switch.
Wait, but I like 5.
I like 5 too.
I
do
don't
too.
like 5, but like we really like 3.
This is good. Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I feel like physique-wise, number 2 should be number 1 because he's natural and he actually has
That's
like a
true.
little bit of a build to him, which is like it's good. It's putting him to first.
Okay. Okay.
Also, though, I like number 1's dad bod. Like it's kind of.
Yes.
I know.
He also can be a daddy. If you know.
The oldest out of the group?
He is.
Yeah, 66.
He stays right there.
I feel like
Oh my god, this is hard.
Looks great, actually.
Yeah.
This is hard.
Tell your mom.
Can all of you guys just do that?
Can we get an abstract?
Okay, so what are we thinking? Are we gonna do any switching or no? Are we gonna keep it at this level?
I think I'm set with this.
Yeah,
What do you guys think?
Just graduated from college, and I'm chasing an acting career right now. I'm a professional carpenter by trade.
I like that. I love a handyman.
Yeah, because I can't do anything myself.
I am handy.
Okay, Form. What do you do again?
What do I not do? So I'm an artist full time. I make mixed media wall sculpture. I have a studio where I create pieces. I just had 2 exhibitions. I sold a bunch of pieces just last Friday. Thank you. That's in the art room. I'm also a carpenter, a woodworker. I designed and built my own house when I was 26 back in Colorado. So very handy. I do drive a truck. I use tools for a living.
What kind of truck?
To Tacoma.
Okay.
I know. If I had the space, I would have a Tundra. Also, I do project management and commercial construction to supplement. So usually if I'm not making art, I'm doing something construction related.
For many years, I was in cosmetics, and I did international marketing for several different cosmetic companies. I get to travel all over, make women beautiful everywhere. Now my jobs are pretty much focused in Santa Monica. I live and work there, do community relations, different marketing projects for some of the companies there, and just kind of enjoy not commuting and riding my bike all over. And
I feel like that's pretty on brand.
All right, number 2.
I'm a semi-retired DJ. So basically for about 20 years I DJ clubs, bars. I have my own mobile DJ company. We DJ like big weddings, corporate events, a lot of studio events. I say semi-retired because basically once I got married I decided to stop doing the bar club thing, and then now I'm just kind of to the age where I don't want to be up that late. So occasionally, once in a while, I'll still do a gig. I've got one like coming up in a couple weeks, but very rarely now. So I kind of transitioned. Our company now does primarily lighting and sound design and installation for big events.
All right, number 1. Give it to us.
I'm a filmmaker. I write and direct.
What type of films do you make?
I've done science fiction. I have a Christmas movie that's played every year for 25 years.
Which one? What's it called?
It's called The Diva's Christmas Carol, where it's a Christmas carol, Scrooge. But what if Scrooge was Diana Ross, basically?
Wait, I love that concept.
That's my number 1 already.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Wait, but I feel like number 5 is commendable because he just like finished school. Like I want to like really like him up.
Okay, let's put number 5 as number
you make
2.
We can rearrange some more, but let's start with that.
Jan loves her DJ.
I do love my
I have to
DJs.
put that
I'm sorry, I don't trust anyone.
But like DJs is kind of like a red flag.
Exactly.
Every DJ,
every DJ.
I did meet my wife at a club when I was DJing.
That's my point. So we're gonna keep you at 5.
I think 3 and 4 should switch because I like a handyman. I like an artist. Like he's like.
I know we do love our cosmetics because our cosmetic king's gonna save us in the future.
Really good.
He's gonna remember. We gotta be on good grace with him also.
I don't like to go to dinner on a first date. I like to do something like go to the LA County Museum of Art, or if she is like really fit and active, I think a hike and then a coffee is a great first date. That's probably my favorite, a hike and then a coffee.
How soon after you meet them will you plan the date? Like how many days do you wait?
Oh, I'll go immediately. Okay. I mean, I'm the guy, like if I meet a woman on an app, I'm not gonna do like 2 weeks of texting and like I'm like, hey, are you free Wednesday? Or like here's my number. Let's. I love that. And if they're not in town, like let's do a video chat.
First dates, same. I don't like to go out to dinner. I don't go to movies. I'd rather go on a hike, go on a boat ride, go to Catalina, and go around Catalina and see that. I will get one for the day. I will get one for the day. If I say I will take on a boat, I will get a boat. Anything outdoors, just to spark a conversation and see what the person's about, and see if their pictures are real. Because generally it's dating apps. I usually like to start with a Zoom call because I mean that with a FaceTime or something, some sort of FaceTime. Some sort of FaceTime. When you get to our age and the women are, they tend to put pictures up that are
from like
10, 20 years ago, or the pictures that they do put up that are recent tend to be so photoshopped and filtered that you don't get a real sense of who they are or what they look like. So it's better to have a FaceTime call, so that way you don't you don't go to meet them and you want to turn around and walk away.
So has that ever happened? Have you gone to it?
Yes.
Did you go through the date or did you leave?
I stayed. I mean, we had nice conversation texting or whatever. Maybe even had a nice conversation on the phone, but so at least it was worth having a conversation afterwards.
So it didn't go anywhere.
But you didn't have a second date.
No.
I love Korean barbecue.
I love Korean.
You can never go wrong with a good Korean barbecue. That's a good starting point. I actually cook all my own food. I almost never eat out, so my restaurant experience is usually.
So what would you cook?
What
would you cook a girl for
chicken and
first?
vegetables. Boring. Pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, or there have to be potatoes.
That's a lot of carbs.
Women love potatoes. Women love potatoes, but don't want to say they love potatoes, so just make the potatoes.
I'll say it. I love potatoes.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna have to go against the grain here. I like dinner with somebody, and it's because it usually involves a glass or two of wine. You can sit there and get to know each other. I kind of evaluate the success based on how much we're laughing. Also, I've been on dates where the other person is doing all the talking, and I'll get in like 2 words edgewise, and that's not necessarily a failure, but they have to seem interested too, and it's got to be close to 50-50 when it comes to the conversation.
You seem like a romantic type of person.
Yeah.
Younger kids, take notes.
How do you feel about The Notebook?
The movie?
Yes.
I cry. It's a great movie. It's sad.
It is such a good movie.
All right, number 5.
I can't remember the last time I went on a first date, but the first date that my wife and I went on, the first legitimate date was a dinner, and it was almost it almost ended the relationship right there because she is an extremely slow eater, and I am an extremely fast eater, and so it still sometimes causes some controversy to this day. But like I've kind of managed, I've learned patience through that. But we sat down, and I finished very quickly, and she just sat there nibbling for like an hour. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, is that a turnoff?
I lose my mind.
Do guys not like that? Because I'm also a very slow eater.
I was like, I wanted to get on with ghosts and do something else. Like just sit at I can't just sit there. I get kind of like antsy, and I wanted to like. That's fair.
You wanted to dance.
Yeah, but so I've through that I've learned now that she's just gonna take her time, and I'm just gonna have to sit and just
vibe,
enjoy
and be patient.
So I've learned something through that. I've changed for the better.
It's giving complimentary.
Yeah.
I think 4 should be 2. We should do one where it's the. One of them could be like.
I do like Catalina.
I also think he's up there too.
Catalina said sound baths because I would be.
Okay,
so
I say.
Yeah.
2 goes to 1. 4 goes to 2.
Okay.
1 go to the.
Where do I go?
1 go. Honestly, I'd say
goes
1
to
is
3.
3 or 4 because
One is
I just did a hike in. Well,
I think
I really like your answer,
I think
yeah.
1 to 3.
I say 1 to 3.
Yeah. Okay, so 4 to 2.
4 to 2.
And I just sit here.
You got a wife, King.
Yeah.
And
You did your job.
And then
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like this.
Perfect.
Yes. Yes.
This is good.
I don't know.
I would be. Immediately.
It's 3 dates.
Okay.
3 dates.
That's easy. That's a good answer because by the third one, there's chemistry, there's eye contact. You kind of there's pheromones. You already have figured it out. And if by that point there's no vibe, it's just you can tell.
None. No dates, 0 dates. I mean, if I'm attracted enough to somebody to ask them out, then I'm attracted enough to want to have sex with them.
Right. That's true.
So I mean, that's just like lizard brain talking. Obviously it's completely dictated, not completely dictated because you need to express yourself, but it's mostly dictated by what the woman wants to do. So all you can do is express yourself, make it clear what your intentions are. Because I mean, listen, I have a daughter, and I've heard her express confusion where like young men these days don't even express their intentions. Like she literally doesn't know if the guy wants to be friends or date or hook up or never see like she's literally got no idea. And a woman who's out on a date with me doesn't have that problem. She knows what my intentions are.
We love that.
Well, I did say like wine with dinner.
See.
Calculated.
He knows what he's doing.
Like at this age, it
Do it on
changes a
purpose.
bit. You kind of like, why waste time, especially if we're going out with somebody who's relatively close to our own age. We've all done this before. We've been around the block. Maybe we've been married with kids. So it's kind of you're on a more accelerated timeline. I think I agree with these guys. Like I'm ready at first date because I've only met people in person. I've never done the online thing. So I've had that, I guess, pre-date advantage.
Right.
But I think the proper answer that my mom would be okay with is like the second date.
Yeah.
So.
I think we've already established that there's a connection. So we FaceTime. I know she's not catfishing me. One, and then once we get to wherever we're going, I mean, you're talking. You're halfway there. You're half naked already.
Okay, but what about this then? Say you do have sex the first date, are you gonna want to go on another date, or do
Sure.
you just get what you got?
Of course, no, come on.
What if the personality is good, but the bed chem is bad?
Yeah.
I'd give it a second chance.
Second chance.
Would you?
Maybe the
I
third.
feel like that's fair because sometimes they're nervous.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah, I
you guys
mean-
can be nervous.
It's never best the first time.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awkward.
Personally, I like to build up some anticipation. Like, there's obviously like the chemistry there, the physical,
Yeah.
but I like to like give it a few dates, like this guy said, and then by the third date, it's like, all right, let's go. And you're the only one that said that, so for me, he's my one.
Okay, I feel like that's the majority, so we can do that.
Here I go.
Move down.
But then the rest of them were being
I think their answers.
Honestly,
They all
I would say,
same answer.
Yeah.
I think 3 was funny because he was like, you know, dinner and wine, you can talk, but in reality, he's like, you wine? You know, it's wine. So at least he's gonna play the game and make you think that like he wants to talk, right? You don't want to wait 3 dates, but you want.
Okay, but at least 3 will open the door. 3 will open the door.
3 will open the door.
Okay.
For sure.
I think 4 should be 3.
Yeah. 4 should be 3. I like. Oh. 4 should.
I mean, the last 2 are kind of just all this kind of
I feel like the last same answer.
Except 4 was mostly kind of towards
He
1.
said about.
Like 1 was like waiting.
We just want to wait until the next vote because I feel like the last one just had the exact same answer basically. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, the people I date are,
Just say it with your chest.
Older?
6. I do like my men older. I have, dabbled a little bit, but compared to guys I've dated like when I was like in school and stuff like that, I would just say like the biggest thing is just like not little bird-chested little squeaky boys. I feel like a lot of the boys like my age are very immature, like very, and yeah, they don't do dates anymore.
I think that these men are more mindful because I think that they have different intentions in what they want in the dating scene. A lot of people, especially guys in LA, just want situationships. But are you asking like which one I would date? Like which one's the closest? I think number 1 because he's like into art, he's like into building things. I date a lot of musicians and artists, and I like the writer too. Like number 4.
I think they're also decently out of the fuckboy stage where they're like at this point they're like we're not necessarily desperate for sex. We're just desperate for not even desperate, but like at that point you just want like a partner. You know what I mean? Like I feel like guys, at least the age that I date, they're just trying to get off, honestly.
I think they've already been through the game, so they understand that there's no like point in wasting time. I think younger boys have the mentality that I have all this time, I'm like I can get all these girls, but they don't realize like the quality in girls.
Okay, I chose number 1 because I'm just, I don't know, physically the most attracted to that one, I guess. Number 2, I just think he's a good guy. All of his answers were they're just great. They're on point. 3, he's just my silver fox king. We just love him. He's a great guy. He's a sweetheart. I would trust him with my daughter. Which I don't have, guys. Honestly, number 4 and 5 were just equal. I just rolled the dice.
This isn't nerve-wracking at all.
I chose number 1 because I think, like, not only physically is he the most attractive, but his answers were also pretty decent. So the average of the 2 is why he's at number 1. Number 2, although he has the same name as my ex, I think he kind of wins personality-wise, and that trumps physical appearance because physical appearance doesn't last forever. Okay, number 3, I think, is a sweetheart, and he deserves definitely a top 3 spot. Number 4, if it was solely based off of physical appearance, I think I would have ranked him higher, but he kind of reminds me just of like every toxic, okay, I don't want to say that loud. Just my dating history just maybe a tiny bit older. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't know about all that. And then number 5 kind of just took number 5's spot because there was nobody else. So yeah.
Number 1 I put because, I mean, to me, most physically attractive, and also he was very funny. and I feel like his answers were pretty realistic. So yeah, I mean, I will say it was a little bit materialistic though. I did go mostly for looks on that one. But number 2, attractive, does look like one of my high school crushes I had, like, but like older, so I did like that. But also really good answers. He seemed pretty genuine and had like really interesting hobbies. And I will say the first date answer was like pretty high up there for me. Number 3, same thing, like really into like a lot of stuff that I like. So I was like, you know, related on that. And yeah, I just like someone who has like a lot of hobbies and a lot of things they do. So that's like number 3. Number 4, I don't know. I mean, number 4 or 5, it kind of, yeah, I just kind of threw them there because I didn't know where else to put them. But, but number 4, I will say, part of me, like if this was like me like a year ago, their past occupation would have 100% like hooked me right then and there. But you know, we've grown since then, matured. So that's why they're at number 4. And then number 5, yeah, kind of same thing as you. I just didn't, I just didn't know what else to put there.
So this is my choices. I was deciding between 1 and 2. You can see I like swapped it. But I'm a very energy-based person, and I think that I felt the most calm and like myself and listening to the other person when number 1 was in place, and then also when number 2. I think both of them gave very genuine answers, and then also number 2 surprised me a little bit. It was like, number 3, the most physically attracted. I liked his body. I also thought he was very funny. He's like the very classic, like take you out to dinner type guy, which I like. Number 4, very wholesome. I like how he spoke about his partner.
So we're like
bold now. It's okay, they can know. And then number 5, just number 5. That's just how it be.
Okay, so this is my list. Honestly, for 1 and 2, I was trying to go in with like first impression, the mindset that I had going into the video. So that was before the conversations. It was just based off like that initial attraction, I guess. And then 3, I feel like just was peak redemption arc. I like the answers, I like the energy, so I had to give him like a solid placement. And then 4, I feel like he'll be popular amongst other ladies, so I don't feel badly placing him at 4. I liked his answers though. I liked the answers. That just felt right for me. And then 5, I feel like based off the answers, if I was in a situation where I was like dating this person, I feel like we would not be compatible based on the answers. So I was just instantly like, yeah, it's a 5 for me, but respectfully, of course.
Respectfully, I like that. Respectfully, I don't like you.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, I just want to start off by saying everyone was great here. Everyone is very great looking, and yeah, okay, so the first guy, I think that me and him just have like the most in common. I think that we would have a lot of fun together. That's just based off of like chemistry, and he's cute. The second person, I really liked his personality as well. I feel like we would have really good chemistry. The third person, I just really like his physique. And he seems like also someone I can really get along with and have common interest with. Number 4, if it was just based off of looks, like he'd probably be up more, but I just feel like me and him wouldn't like hit it off as well. And number 5 is great. I just put him there. Yeah.
There was no more space.
Very quality people. So
yeah, you did good with your pick.
You made my day. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
No, it's really been fun. I love hearing what you guys have to say.
Likewise.
I believe the children are the future.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I went into it a little bit nervous because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
I think they could probably still be considered attractive. I like older guys, but not like that much older. Honestly, Richard stuck out because he reminded me of my dad, and so I was just rooting for him as like a king, like Miss Silver Fox.
My number one was Kirk, just because I feel like he was super fit, he was attractive, he has a wife.
I liked Miguel the most. He had a really good personality. I think I vibe with him the most.
Matt and Richard, they were kind of like a tie. I just like their personalities the most.
Alvin. He was my number one, obviously. I mean, I just haven't found him most like physically attractive.
He was the hottest one there, 100%, and I know the audience knows too.
I think like initially it was a little nerve-wracking, but I was way more relaxed at the end of the video than I was initially going into it.
But yeah, all the guys were really fun, really sweet. A big round of applause because they still work out now.
I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, just a little pet peeve. I do hate it when they wear ankle socks. I hate it. So I will say that's the one thing I did not like. That's my weird little thing I'll add in there, but yeah.